Are you a baby boomer and dating? Let's talk. I'm Donna's Meador, and I started my dating journey when I was about 42 or 43. I was practically homeless, jobless, and manless. Not a good combination. Little by little, I took in temp work, and eventually I would start to date. Divas, I had no idea what I was doing. I was on a mission. I was not having fun. I was frustrated all the time. And I didn't know how to understand or even to be aware of whether or not this date and I were on the same page. So in the few years I went out dating, I finally figured out, okay, I read all the books. I mean, He's Not Into You, The Rules, Men Are From Mars. I read them all. I like to say now I have earned my doctorate in dating. And it was at that time I began to write my own book called Dating, It's Not Personal. The link is below. And I ended up documenting basically all these dating shenanigans I went through right up until I met and married the man of my dreams. Now, 10 years later, my dear Pietro would pass away. And that was tough. I was in my late 50s. And guess what? I went back to my own book and read it again. I figured, let me get a refresher course. Let me remind myself of what I did that time because it worked out so well. And 6 months later, after I began dating again, Mr. Wonderful, number 2, walked into my life. Now, here's what I want to share with you. This is a huge conversation, and quite frankly, if you don't like what I say, it's quite all right. You can just stop viewing. But I'm here to tell you, from all the women I have spoken to, in my dating courses that I have done, talking with single mothers with 3 children, 40, 50, 6-year-olds, right up into in their 80s. And I asked them a question. I said, let me ask you a question. How many of you would not want the support of a loving husband, both financially and emotionally? Nobody raised their hand. Debbie, who was a 7-figure earner in my class, said, I don't need a man to take care of me financially, but I want a man to want to. So here's what I want to share with you. If you're a baby boomer, we've been duped. We started to be fed this information about we don't need a man. We can bring home the bacon. We can fry it up in a pan. We can do it better. And that put men in a very unusual situation. They were no longer looked up to. So my dating advice is about traditional relationships. I'm still married to Mr. Jeffrey. We're going on, over 5 years now. And he's an alpha male who actually can cry, which touches my heart, and I love it so much. And nothing pleases him more than when I thank him and show my appreciation. So, divas, I'm asking you, if you're in your 50s and 60s, what is it that you are having trouble with when you go out to date? Why don't you want to go out to date if you're not? What is it? Because I have the secrets of helping women understand how to go out and enjoy themselves dating. Because I figured, if it's not fun, why are we doing it? And I'm going to give you 3 tips right now. So the first tip is smile. Smile. When you go shopping, you go get gas in the car, whatever it is you're doing, smile. A smile will always open a door for somebody to approach you. It's like saying it's okay. It doesn't mean you have to go out with them. It doesn't mean you have to do anything with them. It just means the door is open. Okay? Number 2, we have lost the art of flirting. Let's get it back. What does flirting really mean? It means I'm letting said man, it's okay to approach me. The body language we use, the smile we have on our face. We are giving them permission because men are insecure. I actually went on a date once. I'm going back, maybe I was in my late 40s, and a man wanted to open the door for me. And I said, well, of course you can open the door for me. And he said, well, I don't know. One time I got yelled at. Somebody yelled at him for opening the door. My now husband opens my doors, my car doors, my house doors. He gets the chair for me when we sit down to eat, wherever we are, even if we're home alone. I love it. Do I need him to get the door or the chair? No. But it feeds him. It gives him what he loves and enjoys. It gives him sort of boasting rights, bragging rights. Why not let him have it? And so many women have told me, well, I don't want to play the dating game. Oh, divas, you are missing the point. So I'm going to say, 1 is smile, 2 is flirt, learn the art of it at least, and 3, go places and do things that you enjoy. You are here to live your life to the fullest. We are not looking for anybody to make us happy. This is not what dating is about. If you're unhappy, my suggestion is do not date. Do not date. That is not a good time to date. What you want to do is focus on what you want. Build your confidence so that you can attract your Mr. Wonderful. Okay? So I hope you like this share. If you do, please subscribe, share it, tell your friends about it, and then I will see you on the next video.